Because now you sitting there in the shower having an entire argument with your damn self about what you should have been saying to that person.
This is BS.
So just as a refresher, the word is going to lead to the topic and the topic is going to lead to discussion. But that brings us to number 7. The word for number 7 is bunkum. Bunkum means nonsense. So how would I use it? If self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve your health, why y'all still letting people talk all that bunkum about how getting your nails and hair done is not self-care? That's the epitome of self-care. Some people be hella depressed. They get their nails and their hair done and they feel like $1,000,000 bucks. Fuck them folks and go pay that lady. But that brings me to topic number 7, bored with burnouts. You need self-care. Viola Davis said in an interview, she said that you have to be ambitious about rest and nurturing yourself. And that's some real shit, because you can't be nothing to nobody if you're not taking care of yourself. You got to start treating yourself how you want to be treated, or start treating yourself how you treat others. Whichever one is better. Treat yourself like that. Everybody needs self-care. Burnouts are so real in business, in life, in anything. I don't care what you're doing. You can burn out doing whatever the fuck that is. Don't overdo it. Develop a good routine and stick to it. But also find out what you like and not what everybody else likes. You don't have to go on a solo trip because everybody's saying that self-care is going on a solo trip. Because me personally, I'm not going on a fucking solo trip. I don't want to do it. When I go on trips, I go to experience people. I go to experience the life. I go to experience culture and all that. Now, if I have no choice but to go by myself and I don't really have nobody to go with, hell yeah, I'm finna go. But as a choice, some people like it, some people don't. That's why we have introverts and we have extroverts. That's probably an introvert's fucking dream. But an extrovert wants a little bit more. I want to go to people's countries, people's cities, and I want to experience the city for what it is. And I'm not saying I want to experience the negatives. I'm not trying to go to Chicago and experience O-Block and no shit like that. But I want to experience the beauty of different places. It's like when you go to different islands and stuff. When you talk to other tourists, they'll tell you touristy shit. They'll tell you the tourist attractions. I don't want to go to no tourist attractions. I'm not trying to go somewhere where I can wear my luxury shit. No, fuck that. I want to be in flip-flops and shorts with my hair not done because I'm finna go get the best fucking food of my life. Like, life is about experiences. And then people go on those trips by themselves and the only thing they do is stay on their phone because they by themselves. Stop feeding into what you see. And then I do feel like it's good to take yourself on a date. I feel like you should do it at least one time just to know if it's for you. I remember I took myself to Benihana's and it was trash as fuck. I wanted to kick my feet up. I was getting hit on by a couple next to me. The food wasn't really that great. The day after I had diarrhea. I mean, it wasn't a good experience. I'd rather me be in the house, dance battling myself, doing karaoke while I got some wings in the air fryer and I'm butt booty ass naked. That's when I am self-caring it the fuck up. I am at my happiest at moments like that where I could just be me, be free, be good, like just, whatever. But if I do take myself out on a date, it's something adventurous. I would take myself skydiving or some shit like that. Cause to me, I like shit like that. Like I like adventurous shit. Don't go with what everybody else thinks self-care is. Find your thing. If you like baths, oh my God, baths are fucking amazing. Put some sea salt in that bitch, some Epsom salt, and whatever else you like to put in your bath, some lavender, some rose petals, whatever you want to put in your bath. And if that's self-care to you, then that's fucking self-care to you. And then another thing that other people really don't talk about, self-care is actually putting yourself first. You got these people and they walking all over you or they always talking shit about you or whatever. Talk your shit in moderation and don't do it all the time. Because now you sitting there in the shower having an entire argument with your damn self about what you should have been saying to that person. You let shit bottle up and that's how people get physical ailments. That emotional pain can always turn into physical pain. That's why people say things like you can die of a broken heart. Let that shit out. If you keep a fart in for too long, what's gonna happen? You get the bubble guts, okay? Imagine when you keep all that emotion inside. Your spirit is getting the bubble guts. That was probably a weird analogy. I probably shouldn't have used that one, but y'all got the point. And it's like being with yourself like that, you develop a relationship with yourself. You start to figure out what you like, what you don't like. And self-care is self-love. But yeah, that's just 7 things that I think personally that you're going to need to be successful in the new year. But that new year, new me shit, that shit is played. Your new year starts when you do. Create your goals, set your intentions, do what you want to do. Don't let folks talk that shit. Keep good people around you and have a great self-care routine so that you do not self-destruct on the way to greatness. But all jokes aside, you can't go wrong with love in your heart and money in your pockets. You gonna have a good motherfucking year. Love you. Bye. As you can see, your host is slightly unhinged and probably needs therapy. But the side effects of watching this podcast may include your skin clearing up, your ass getting fatter, your money getting longer, a loss of fucks given, a significant growth of your edges, receiving constant validation of your emotions, a freedom from societal norms, an expanded knowledge and wisdom with feelings of love and admiration for self, and a clearing of generational curses. You may also experience a loss of narcissistic individuals as well as see a significant increase in hate and ass bitches, which ironically will come with a sense of peace, added happiness, and less stress. You may also start putting yourself first, and even stop fucking with these lames out here because of the instant realization that you are indeed a bad bitch, and you are the winner's circle. Please note that these are not all the serious side effects of this podcast, and please be sure to consult with your physician or therapist as to whether or not this podcast may be right for you. And as always, don't be coming around here on that bullshit. And for custom handmade apparel, please visit www.thisisboredomsociety.com. That is www.thisisboredomsociety.com. Thank you so much for tuning in to This Is B.S, the Diary of a Bored Black Woman, and we'll see you next week.